Decided to get out of the house for a little bit today and come out to the boneyards where I've been coming, but we usually come at night, but we actually came during the day today. So I'm gonna get out for a little bit and we'll find a place to park up here, and I'm going to let you guys see some of the more swampy areas. And the camera's not wanting to flip on me. What do we got going on here? Sometimes cell phones can be a little temperamental with you. We're gonna go find a good place to park, get out and do a little tour of the area. This is just one of the places I like to come and walk around and kayak down some of the little streams off of the Tennessee River and do some exploring on some of the little islands and sloughs. And there's a lot of swampy areas over here. So I thought in the daylight I could actually show you the area a little better. I'm gonna find a nice pull-off area just in case another vehicle comes out. Not a lot of people come out here, but there are some fishermen come out and they're putting boats in out here onto the river. But yeah, we're gonna get out and do a little walking. Yeah, just a good indication of why I call it the boneyards. Definitely larger predators out here. As you can see with all the almost everywhere you walk out here, you're going to find pretty large carcasses. And we're in the briars. All these briars. More of something. Looks like maybe an armadillo. It's got a tail. I'm not sure. And possums. As you can tell, there's definitely large predators out here. But like I said, my wife and I like to come up and go closer to the riverbank and put a kayak in, and more fur. Fur all down through here. Maybe coming up on something we don't want to come up on. But there's a reason I call it the boneyards. Probably hear the boats out on the river. We're a little ways away from the river, but down Way down there is where we put our kayak in, and we'll kayak up to this little stream, and big fish jumped. We'd like to kayak down through here and look around. And if you go on the other side, there's a lot of little islands and whatnot, but there's definitely some big predator activity out here. In my past few videos, I've came out here in the dark and really couldn't show you what it's like out here. And the water's up right now, and hearing some coyotes, wild dogs over in those woods over there. But yeah, I'm gonna get a couple friends to come out here, and we're gonna spend some time out here one night. Some significant time, and try to figure out what's killing all these animals out here. Because this is not even the main spot that I find them in. But as you can see though, there's just animal hair everywhere. And I'm gonna take you across the road, and I'll show you the more swampy areas. More bones. Yeah, poor feller got pretty chewed up. That's definitely a deer carcass there. It's been eaten. I'm sorry, when I zoom, my camera shakes for some reason. It could be my old shaky hands. We're gonna walk across the road though a little bit. There is a big open field over in this side, and then just a lot of woods. But I've had several experiences out here myself, and I'm gonna pause for a minute. Like I said, there's some really swampy areas out here. It's a perfect habitat for large predators. I'll back out towards the road a little bit and just gonna follow the road on down a little bit further. Show you some more of the swampy goodness. You do hear a lot of sounds out here. Apologize for the silence. Just hearing a lot of stirring, and a couple of big birds flew off whenever the stirring was going on over there. I just heard a knock across the other way. Let's see. I'm gonna pause a second. We're gonna walk back across over here where I heard the knock. I had to crawl through some briars here by the creek. But I was hearing knocks over here. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting area. apologize for the silence. Like I said, I'm just hearing some sounds and listening. But yeah, I'm planning on getting a group together, and we're going to spend some time out here researching. We're going to go across the water to the other islands over there. I guess you would call them, well, not really islands, I guess. Just across the water. Alright, we're going to walk back up through here. I don't know if the camera or the phone picks this up or not, but I don't know if you guys can even hear any of the sounds I hear. Other than the boats. I'm sure you can hear those boats that are way up on the river. Alright, move on down a little bit further. Definitely hear something stomping over in here. But it probably hears me too, because these leaves are a little loud. Yeah, I've said in the past too, I don't recommend anybody going out in the woods and off trails without a buddy. I can be a little hard-headed sometimes. It's definitely animals moving through here. As you can see, some tracks, and I can hear something scampering over in there. Just can't see what it is. Get back in the truck and see if we stay quiet enough, if this thing will come out. But I'll catch you in a few minutes. Let me get back out of these woods. Get back out on the road now. Very loud boat out there. But all right, I'll get back with you when we're in the truck. All right, we walk back down here where all those bones were at. So I was hearing more noise over here now. Yeah, but this area is it's just crazy how much larger, like deer and larger animals you find that have been eaten. Just everywhere you walk, there's bones. Okay, and call it creepy or not, but just since we've been walking, and I showed you the bones before, I think I might have pointed those out, but they are like right behind my truck now. Okay, we're back in the truck. I'll make one more try to do this safely and turn around here if I can. I'm going to make a pass back down there where I was hearing all the noises and go up and turn around and drive slow back. It's a matter of getting turned around in this small road. Alright, one more time where to do it. Okay. Roll the windows down in case we do hear any sounds. It's harder to hear with the truck running. But I'm glad I got to get out before daylight tonight and before the sun went completely down, just to show you what this area looked like in the daytime. And after dark, this area really wakes up, and you see and hear, you hear more than you see. A lot of strange noises, and as you could tell by some of the stuff I showed you, this is a hunting grounds for something. And the area we were just in is not even the places where I see the most activity. It's just the water is up right now after, well, it's getting warmer, so they've opened up the dam, and we had some storms come through, so the water's higher where I can't get to some of those areas right now. We may get out one more time when we get turned around. I'm gonna pause for a second while I get this turned around. I'm about to finish this one up. I think I'm getting a little winded. I still not been along since my heart surgery, so I can only walk for so long. Only walk for so long before I start getting tired. But I know there's a lot of silence in this video, but I was hearing a lot of things, and yeah, this area is pretty unique. And just follow along with me and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna get a few of my buddies and a small team together, and we're gonna come out here and do some deep research. Just I can't do it alone. And but there's definitely some activity out here. But thanks for watching. I'm about to jump over to my TikTok live, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.